And there's a piece of information you may or may not know about me. I am also a remedial massage therapist, and I do treat clients 2 Fridays a month. So if you do have injuries, aches or pains, and you need some help, I do know my shit. And just a little side note actually, because I've had a few people in the last week who have told me they can't afford a coach or they can't afford training, even though I've offered $1 a minute sessions for the month of January, right? So it's a bit of a cop out, bit of bullshit. That's okay, priority. Anyway, what I was saying was it's all about priorities. And the point that I'm getting to is that it's great to have a coach because you learn and expand and you grow and you develop. I am a coach and I've had multiple coaches, at least 20 coaches in my time. What's really important to remember though is the purpose and the reason as to why you're going to the coach so that you can fulfill that, right? And then sometimes you outgrow the coach or you want to learn something new. So it's about knowing the time when to pull back and change it up. Some coaches I've gone to for inspiration, to kick me up the butt, digestive health, injury prevention and rehabilitation. It depends what you need at the time, and we need different things at different times, right? It really just comes down to you knowing what you need. And how you know what you need is actually understanding yourself, listening to your body, and spending some time reflecting on if you're progressing to where you want to be or if you're not. And the problem that lies here is that most people are walking around with no level of self-awareness whatsoever, nor do they spend any time delving into what's going on in their mind or why they actually have the stresses that they have. Most of the problems and the stresses that you actually have are created in your mind. Your perception is your reality, right? So however you view the world, whatever's going on in here is how you view the world. People need to start to understand that. How you can figure this out, your perception, whether you've got a positive one or a negative one, is next time something shit happens, see how you react. What's your thought process? How do you react? And do you see a challenge in front of you, something that you can learn from, rise above, grow from? Or do you just see a freaking problem that's stopping you from getting where you want? So you shut down and you just moan and groan about it. What is it that you actually say to yourself when shit hits the fan? That's a really good reflection tool to look in the mirror on how you actually talk to yourself on a daily basis. So I would love to know how you talk to yourself.